signs you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun? Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy?
New?
New?
New.
I gotta do it in foot, Mama. I gotta do it in foot, Mama. Because I believe you.
Oh my god.
I gotta do it
You gotta turn it.
because I believe you. Because I believe you.
Papa is a bird watcher, so this is a really big moment. Today is January 5th, 2023. It is 11:54 a.m. This is video number 2. Video number 1, I did it like around midnight or something like that. So I just finished edited. I have the computer, so there's some stuff that I saw and I wanted to share with you. And there's a GMA video I would like to watch, and this is why I want to do that video. I have about 10 tweets. There's a lot going on Twitter, but I decided to select only 10 just in case I don't have enough time. All right, new subscribers, welcome. Let's go on Twitter. Okay, so this is the video. The GMA interview airs Monday. At Michael Strahan said Prince Harry's memoir Spare will open a lot of eyeballs and drop a lot of jaw, but ultimately it's about Harry's journey toward healing and dealing with grief. All right. So that's Warrior Suitor who tweeted that. Now, okay. Oh, it's 2. Okay. So let's watch the video and then I'll go into GMA and see what some people are saying. 2 minutes and 53 seconds. This one, and this one is 1 minute and 16 seconds. Let's see here.
George, Prince Harry and I sat down to talk about his book and his relationship with Prince William, who he calls his, quote, beloved brother and arch nemesis.
Wow.
This morning, a new report about Prince Harry's memoir, Spare, rocking the royal family. The Guardian, publishing an excerpt it says is from his upcoming book, detailing an alleged attack by his brother Prince William during a heated confrontation over Harry's wife Meghan. Harry reportedly writing that William called Meghan, quote, rude, difficult and abrasive. And as the argument escalated, Harry claims William, quote, grabbed me by the collar, ripping my necklace, and knocked me to the floor. I landed on the dog's bowl, which cracked under my back, the pieces cutting into me. I lay there for a moment, dazed, then got to my feet and told him to get out. The Guardian reporting the episode took place in 2019 as Harry and Will.
Okay, I need to stop somewhere so I don't get flagged. The video that I just finished, I think it's episode 10. Okay, it's rendering. As soon as hopefully YouTube approve it, I'll put it out the same day. I need to stop somewhere.
William met to talk about what Harry calls the whole rolling catastrophe of their relationship and issues with the press. Now, in a new interview airing this Monday on GMA, Harry telling me about the rift between the brothers. There's a quote in this book where you refer to your brother as your beloved brother and arch nemesis.
Okay, I have a question here. So Michael Strahan is quoting stuff from the Guardian, but yet he had a copy before he interviewed Harry. So is whatever the Guardian stated was correct? I'm a little bit confused with Michael Strahan here. Okay, because he just said you said in the book your arch nemesis and your beloved brother and stuff like that. Okay, so let's move it back slightly. I'm sorry, some of you don't like that, but I must do that.
This Monday on GMA, Harry telling me about the rift between the brothers. There's a quote in this book where you refer to your brother as your beloved brother and arch nemesis. Strong words. What did you mean by that?
There has always been this competition between us, weirdly. I think it really plays into, or is played by, the heir spare.
You know, Harry said
Whoa. This is almost like the same thing with the, what's that thing? The IG thing. Once Harry, Sussex Royal was on IG, and then all of a sudden they start buying bots and all of that. So that's what I got from this. Oh, I can't wait to watch it. This is really good. I mean, it's so stupid. And this is the thing where they got upset because Harry and Meghan were getting all the publicity for being themselves, for actually doing work, things that people admired. Okay, so they got upset about that. So Meghan was like, you want to be on the cover? You could have all the covers that you want, but I'm out. Okay, it's like freaking, not even kindergarten, pre-K level of insanity, of pure stupidity, instead of doing the work for the people, but competing with stupid things. But anyway, let's listen.
Referred to as the spare for much of his life, and his brother has always been referred to as the heir.
And you've had a chance to read the entire book, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this book is a lot more about just his relationship with his brother. He covers so much. He talked about deep grief, the death of his mother, how he dealt with that, his time in the military, and the most important role, which you can tell from him right now, is being a husband and being a father. And he also talks about his grievances with the press, which is one of the reasons that, you know, he's been so vocal about that. But it's also a story and a conversation with him about healing, because when you read the book, you realize it's been one heck of a life, and to see him where he is right now, it just shows how much he's really had to work to find himself.
It seems like
Michael Strahan is trying to prevent from saying too much. From saying too much, but I'm kind of a little bit baffled by him quoting what was in the Guardian, but yet he read the book. Was that really true? Okay, if you read the book, was what on the Guardian was true? Okay.
Part of his healing process is not holding anything back.
He is not holding anything back, George. I read the book from the first page to the last, and you're amazed at how open he is.
Wow.
And I think the readers are gonna open a lot of eyeballs and drop a lot of jaws, as they say. In the book Spare, it comes out Tuesday, and you can see more of my one-on-one interview with Prince Harry in our next hour. The full interview airs Monday right here on GMA, but I'm excited for everyone to see it.
All right, thank you.
You know, as I'm listening to him, all I'm thinking is Tina and Michelle. Because Tina and Michelle have been saying it, leave Meghan alone, leave Meghan alone. And I think this is where Harry drew the line. Okay, you insult his wife because this is someone he loved, and he knows he took her out of that comfort zone where Meghan was making her own money, was having fun, enjoying life, and he took her out of that. And it's something that I think he in my humble opinion, admire the lifestyle. I don't know if it's the lifestyle, but the way Meghan lived her life, pretty much. Maybe this is a better word. The way Meghan lived her life, okay? Do things that she enjoyed, do the charitable work and whatever. But for Harry, I think he felt guilty, in a way, this is my opinion, that he took her out of that life, bring her into his life, and then to see this is the way they're treating her. Okay, so because of the lack of respect and lack of understanding about his wife, he was like, F this, because I wasn't even having fun with you in the first place. You disrespect me all my life, so F that. So he's about to burn everything down. Yeah, put his hand. Yeah, all this stuff, I think it's William who was all behind it. Pay people to get to dig up dirt and all of this about Meghan's past. And this is why he didn't tell William about who he was dating. You know, when in the Harry and Meghan docuseries on Netflix, who did he tell? Nacho. He told Nacho that he thinks he find a woman he wants to spend the rest of his life with. He told Nacho that, not the brother. Okay, and one of those tweets I read, and one of the thing that either the squad brought up and said I think Nacho would have been a better fit as a best man, but it's because to save a face, the face of the institution, they put him, William, the brother, for the sake of the institution. But if push come to shove, if you ask Harry who he prefer, I think it would be Nacho to be the best man. All right, there's another video. Let's see. Ultimately, I don't think we can ever have peace with my family unless the truth is out there. Oh my God, he's letting everything out. 1 minute and 16 seconds.
GMA Monday morning.
Ultimately, I don't think that we can ever have peace with my family unless the truth is out there.
Prince Harry.
You refer to your brother as your beloved brother and arch nemesis. Strong words. What did you mean by that?
The GMA interview.
So the heir.
The beloved one is the part where he said he wants the family aspect. But the nemesis part is that freaking competition because of the nonsense they put on the brother's head since he was kid. You are the heir to the throne, so you must always be the one on top. The same stupidity where I've come to learn through making those videos, where I think I explained it on the video that I called The Firm. I think it was in 2020. Okay, you have God, and then next you have the sovereign, which is whoever the sovereign at the time. It was the queen, okay, the crown, which is the firm and everything like that, the sovereign. And then below that is anybody, the little people, the commonwealth, whatever. So in his head, William, the nonsense they put in his head, that you're better than everyone, you this, you that, you're the chosen one, therefore you must always be on top. But they never really trained William to be a hard worker, to produce and do anything. Meanwhile, there's Harry, who's always a hard worker, right? And then he pretty much do what he had to do to get what he has. All right, so let's continue.
Jealous of the spare.
Everyone will be talking about.
Maybe it's a difficult question to ask or for you to answer.
I'm sure you're going to ask it anyway.
I'm going to ask anyway.
Good Morning America Monday.
Oh my God, that's probably gonna be the best viewership thing on GMA, and they're probably gonna give it last to make everybody wait to watch it.
Welcome back to GMA, and there is a lot of interest in Prince Harry's upcoming memoir, Spare. And as you just saw, I got a chance to sit down with him to talk about the book, and it's wide-ranging. It looks at his life from his childhood to fatherhood and the challenges that he's faced, from the loss of his mother to mental health struggles and division in his family. It's also a story of triumph, how he found purpose in the military, in his marriage, and becoming a parent. The full interview will air Monday right here on GMA.
I know you're not going to.
I mean, we all knew some of this information will be out there in terms of the marriage, the military, and all of that, and being a dad. But Harry, you know, he wants something different. Whatever life he had after Princess Diana, it's not it. He doesn't want that. So he's creating it himself, and he's fighting for it. Like I said before, they should have left Meghan alone. If they had left Meghan alone, he will still be over there doing his thing, minding his own business. But they're into his own business. Harry's business, Meghan's business. They left the country. They're still talking about them. So Harry was like, F this. All right, let's listen.
Tell us, but what was that question?
Can't tell you, George, but I had to ask it.
How do you know I was going to ask them the same thing? We were both thinking the same thing, everybody else at home. We'll just have to wait, right, Michael?
Yeah, put everybody on a hanger. All right, let's see here. Notice the stark difference is how U.S. media handle the book interviews as compared to the UK. Yeah. Let me go in this. Let's see what other people have to say here. Is there another... the squad are putting visit. Okay, William always incandescent with rage. Charles couldn't handle him at all. There's all of that. Okay, so these are all the videos that I've put on my other thing. 15 second. It's kind of blurry because they enlarge it. Hitting the father in the head. Unbelievable. Alright, and there's this one. Him as a child walking as if he owned the place. He probably will, but a child. Okay, this is where they should put a stop to him. When, look at it, his hand on his hip. I did say in one video, it's gonna take for the whole world to see who he is. That way he probably will stop. Nobody put a stop to him. Okay, also this is what happened. Okay, I don't know, I probably wasn't paying that much attention. Okay, and I also have that as well. There's Princess Diana disciplining him, but they took the mother away, and then you have what we have now. Okay, Diana did not tolerate that kind of behavior. She handled Will straight up when he tried it. Why did Di give her a little terror? Why Di gave her little terror of royal spanking? All right, you could pause your screen and read it. By Steve Plamen. Okay, take that. Di gave William a spanking. It's just a little tap on the butt just to show that she didn't approve of his behavior. That's all it is. Okay, sometimes the way you talk to people, you change your tone of voice, especially with kids. You don't have to hit kids all the time. This is just a little tap. I truly believe. All right, just to change your demeanor over him to show that you not approve of whatever he just did. That way he doesn't do it again. Okay, amazing. OMG, I can't wait. All right, claim Robert Lacey, squad putting more things. There's that. We're tired of this story, but they're going to milk every dollar they can from it. We don't care, GMA. But yes, you do. There you are. You here. You do care. Let's see some of the comment. Okay, who is we? You may be tired, but I'm not. Okay, when you don't care, but make the effort to write it, is empty vessel talking. Yet you watch and comment. Okay, who is forcing you to listen? Exactly, as they should. Okay, you are tired about his story, but when other people write it, you're not tired. Okay, you are tired about his story, but when other people write it, you're not tired. Okay, but it's all right for the parents to keep milking stories about them. Weirdo. Okay, who's we? They're saying talk about yourself. Okay, I can't tell. Speak for yourself. All right, so let's move on to the next tweet, because I have like now after this one 8 more. Let's see here. Okay, Prince William violently assaulted Harry in 2019. Okay, I put the link in my community board, and I will also put the link in this video, so check down the description. There's a lot of links, so search for it. I probably will add it. It will be probably number 6, because I have from 1 to 5. It's always there, because occasionally I mention those particular articles on my video, so I make it as a automatic upload. So I might just add this as number 7. Okay, sometimes I delete them, others I don't, other time I don't, but I think I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, while I think it's likely William is violent to other people, it's constantly frustrating to watch white women center Kate and every royal story. This is about Harry speaking about who's speaking out about his brother terrifying him and violently assaulted him. This isn't about Kate yet. Okay, I'm pissed. Why would the Guardian do this? Okay, because the heir to the throne being violent psycho is a significant constitutional and newsworthy issue. Okay, I'm almost certain that he beats his wife too. I will not be surprised. Okay, that theory honestly haunts me. The idea that he's violent with his wife and or children. I don't know. People should say something over there, because I raised that already on my community board. Okay, I won't be surprised if Chuck got physical with Diana. It's learned behavior. I don't know why I don't feel that way. I think Charles is a little bit more of psychological aspect. That's what I think. Okay, I'm not there. I'm just giving my opinion. I think Charles is a bit more of an attack in a psychological way. Okay, but William, it's everything. Psychological, physical, you name it. That's him. But Charles, I don't know. I feel he's more a bit psychological, and he has other people do the things for him. Okay, I won't be surprised if Chuck got physical with Diana. It's learned behavior. Okay, I heard tampon Chuck threw things at Diana to be so ugly and jealous of the one person who made that trash family relevant during that time. Okay, that's the first time I'm hearing. Well, no, this is not the first time. I don't know if it was toward Princess Diana, but I've heard one of the secretaries say he never witnessed Charles hitting Diana, but he's seen or heard Charles throwing object. But I don't know if it's toward Princess Diana. Okay, so this I haven't come across that where physically toward Princess Diana. Where did they get that info? There are no plans for a newspaper serialization of Spare, Prince Harry's memoir. His publisher, World, has confirmed the book will be published on the 10th January. Alright, there's that. Okay, hence why Shrek thought it was okay to abuse Harry. The British press has been communicating countless different ways for years that William has a horrible temper. That is true. Okay, it sounds like Harry has been getting assaulted by William his entire life. That I believe. And then I think he has, for some reason, have been immune to it. He had accepted it, but the only time he draw the line, it's when it comes to his wife. For the same reason that I said at the beginning of the video, where I think he felt guilty in a sense where he saw Meghan living her best life, the best way she knows how, and then to take her and bring her into this environment and for the family to disrespect her like that. And I think this is what really bothers Harry, in my humble opinion. If everybody, I mean, none of them could like Meghan at all. But the thing of respect, this is what the royal family is lacked of. Just show respect. You in the same room, show respect. Okay? Nobody's telling you to courtesy to Meghan, none of that. Nobody's saying, just basic human being, respectable one or another. Okay, you say hi. If you don't know talk, that's fine. Say hi, how are you? How was your day? Da 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 da. And then you move on. You don't have to be and chit chat, calling and say, hey, do you want to go hang out? You don't have to do that. But when you're in the same room, you do what you have to do. Right? Let's continue. It sounds like Harry. Okay, I read that. Okay, I had a phone call. Okay, there's a laugh. I love to see this fight. Okay, I love to see this fight and royal necklace being ripped or whatever. They went Arkansas. Okay, whoop that trick. Okay, it wasn't a fight, it was an assault. And well, the thing is that Harry knows how to control himself. I think the military had really trained him. Just because someone then fight back, that doesn't mean Harry cannot fight. He probably felt like, okay, I don't know if all of this come into his mind, but he probably said, if I do this to him, if I fight back and there's bruises on him, and then you know how the machine, how how William have the royal rights at his fingertip, okay, how they gonna say nonsense and the paper, and then you know things is gonna go haywire, and it would be hard to reverse that. So he just told him to leave. He took his punch and then said, just leave. Okay, I think also he didn't even want to speak to him because William was already upset. My goodness. And another thing as well, I think William is more upset in the sense that he probably could not get Meghan. I've said this a very long time. Knowing the fact, the way they trained him to be where he could get whatever he wants. Knowing the fact that probably Meghan does not go that way. Okay, he probably tried, and then this did not happen. Okay, so he's upset he cannot get it, and then he took it out on Harry and all of that. And he told Harry not to tell Meghan. Alright, after this I'm moving to the next one. Okay, slightly off topic, but why do people call him Harold? His giving name at birth is Henry. I realize he has a lot of middle names to try and throw around when you're mad, but Harold isn't one of them. Alright, should I go in? Let me read some few one. Alright, no, it's William being sarcastic bully. Alright, let's see here. I noticed Jeremy Clarkson also called Harry Harold and the violent article. It seems like that's the name people in the family used to demean and belittle Harry. Huh, that could be a thing. Okay, after this I'm moving to the next one. Okay, I've never heard him call Harold, not by his mom, dad, or late grandparents. Okay, so let's move on. If this was the only tweet, I will probably read some more, but I need to move on. Next one. Okay, the Rota's rather quiet tonight. Alright, the news broke at like midnight their time, too late to get marching orders. Are they going to deny or claim that Harry deserved it? Okay, we will know by the morning. The attack dogs will be sent out. My guess is for recollection may vary. This one I don't think it may vary. On the video that I did today, I showed some picture of I think it was when Harry was playing polo, where they were stretching his back and stuff like that. I think he still feel the pain, because once you hit your lower back, I've had this problem. Okay, once you hurt your lower back, this will never be the same again. So I will not be surprised if occasionally Harry have sciatica. All right, so those lower back, those nerves, you know, travel around the legs and all of that. So he probably messed up Harry pretty bad. Okay, we will know by the morning. The attack dogs will be sent out. My guess is for recollections may vary. Okay, waiting on the briefing. They're probably planning how they're going to twist this. Yep, exactly. Okay, I follow a couple of their morning TV talk shows. I'm curious what will pop up on my feed tomorrow, but yes, they are extremely quiet. All right, cricket. Silent cricket. Unlike before, when they knew what was coming and had a jump start on what they could spin and lie about, now they know when we know. So then the struggle to come up with what to say has them scattered and confused. No rest for the wicked, and I love it. Okay, waiting for their orders from their royal sources. Alright, probably trying to delete the multiple anger and rage articles they're writing about egg, and waiting for orders from KP and BP. Alright, the squad already put screenshot of many of their articles, but sure, they're busy with Mr. Incandescent team right now. They're waiting too for instruction from Buckingham Palace. Remember, Meghan keeps a journal. My girl has receipt. Okay, after this, that's it. Alright, there's that. They will probably go after Meghan with impunity now. Alright, they're getting their marching orders impeccably placed sources while the trotted out within the day. Okay, oh well, how can they justify violence or say we knew about it but weren't allowed to publish it? Okay, the Rota and the palace are liking busy winnowing to black market copies of the book. They're probably gonna try to spend as much money, or maybe some of them probably have the copy, they're reading it. Next tweet. Okay, we were right. All right, look at Harry's eyes. This one I share it on my other video, but I think there's more comment. Okay, that what year it was, 2018. There's that. Prince William is public enemy number 1. Prince William racist. Okay, Prince William is a bully. Look at him. Right, a picture speaks 1,000 words. Kate and Meghan both look frightened, whilst Harry is livid and keeping his eyes on his bully brother. Talk about walking on the eggshell. There's the rolling eye. Let me find out that he called her rude and abrasive because he made a pass at her abs. She wasn't having it. I think he did. I don't know why. I think he did. I agree with that. Alright, let's read about this and then I'll go into that. Okay, Prince Harry claimed Prince William and Kate encouraged him to wear the Nazi costume in 2005. Okay, howled with laughter when they saw him dress up for the 2005 party. The pic taking native and colonial theme, where William was also a guest and was dressed in a homemade lion outfit. Okay, Middleton told him to wear Nazi costume. Is it Middleton? We need to be very careful with that. They're probably trying to shift the blame to Kate right now, because from what I've heard, and also one of the how do you call this? One of the royal voters said it was William. So now they're trying to shift the blame to Kate. I don't buy this one for some reason. Okay, Prince Harry claimed Prince William and Kate maybe okay. Middleton encouraged him to wear the Nazi costume in 2005. William the bully. Okay, 3. Henry is breaking generational curses. When men like Henry marry American or women mixed heritage, they want to break generational curses. Family members who object, yes, it is racism on the surface. What pact did certain people make to keep wealth and power? Okay, so, and the thing is that Harry was no threat to the throne. I don't know what the people, but anyway, they're all a baggage for God. I say I wanted to comment to this because there's 9 comment. Let's see what they say here. Let me find out that he called her rude and abrasive because he made a pass at her abs. She wasn't having it. Okay, actually that won't be surprise me. He's a creep and a abusive one who doesn't like being told no. Yep, I think that's what it was. I really think so. I did say that a long time ago. I was like, I think he made a pass. Okay, the thing I remember saying the first time I come across that particular picture that made me aware of that, I said maybe they sent Harry do some royal duty, maybe even sent him out of the country, and then Meghan was in the house by herself and he came in trying to hit on her, and Meghan probably rejected all this. Okay. Since the royal voter loves to make their own story, this is just my humble opinion. This is what I felt at the time and I still remember it. Okay, they sent Harry away, and then while Harry was away, the other one came into the place trying to probably do something, and Meghan said no. Meghan rejected him, and then when Harry came back, Meghan probably told Harry what happened, and then Harry probably at some point talked to him about whatever, and then the rift started. And then in order to prevent them from saying it to the public, and the smear campaign start. Okay, the smear campaign, he liked to project things first. Okay, this is what I think happened. Okay, yes, I always got the vibe from William. I am glad to see I am not the only one. See, other people were thinking of that. Okay, my theory. Okay, 2, if you look at the Alexander Third 7th Marquess of Bath with the wiflets, his son 8th Marquess Colin hate that lifestyle. His wife Emma, even though she is mixed race, she too is a product of an affair, and Colin said he wanted to get away from that lifestyle. Emma agreed. There one, an aristocratic circle, sharing wife is normal. Maybe that's what it was. He thought maybe in those circles this is what happened, and then once Harry married Meghan, he probably thought he could tap it anytime he want as well. But Harry and Meghan were not having that. Okay, I could understand if, I don't know. Okay, I do not know, my humble opinion. When Harry was single, he could have done anything he want. He has no tie with any woman. He could probably do whatever he want. But now once he decided to settle down, that's a different story. You're not touching that. This is my kind of thing. All right. Henry Forbearer did a lot of wife sharing, and if it was greatly encouraged so that the families could get lands and titles, going to court was a war and warmonger auction. Charles had affair with married women. There's one comment of that. Okay, he probably tried a thing to do. He could go back and gloat to Harry that his wife is a gold digger. It backfired. Oh my God, I've said this a very long time ago. Now other people are thinking the same thing. All right. And Harry and Meghan Netflix, when Harry said that when his family met Meghan, some of them didn't know what to do with themselves, he made a face, made me suspicious. What did William do? Do we have another Piers Morgan situation here? Oh my goodness. Okay, it's coming out. This is what I saw a very long time. I think he probably did. I think, in my humble opinion, I think he probably did. Next tweet. All right. One day someone will explain to me how an adult who doesn't hesitate to physically assault people can be spearheading bullying investigation against anyone. Make it make sense. Anyway, this picture hits different today. All right. So who's that touching him? Touching her? Yeah, she doesn't look happy here. Oh, there's William's head. Oh my goodness, my goodness. The only people who will tell you are the drivers and the security. My God, you chased the guy for 10 years. This is what you... Be careful, be careful, be careful. Wow, look at her face. I don't know. But if you know the guy, I've said in one of my videos yesterday, okay, if he had stayed out of the drama between Harry and William, I think I would have more respect for her. But instead, I think she was trying to please the husband and jump on board to show that cruelty against Meghan. But in a sense as well, I've said this during, I think it was during the, was it the funeral? I think it was the funeral where Meghan and Harry was getting into the seat. Okay, Meghan touched Kate's hand slightly, very delicately. And the sense that I got out of that is that I think Meghan understands the situation that Kate is in. That's what I think. Okay? So I don't think Meghan is holding anything against Kate because she understands the situation. Because she wasn't there in the institution. She knows, Meghan that is, know how they operate. So I think in a sense, Meghan understands the situation that Kate is in. Unlike Meghan, who's, pretty much, a fighter, okay? They train her, they train Kate to be something completely different, to chase that particular, the man that he has now. So they never really branch out. I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of. So she's stuck. She's stuck. That's what it is. She's stuck. And also another thing I like to add about Kate, the things that, because they are in competition mode, not so much of Kate, but the firm and William probably pushing Kate to be like Meghan. Okay, Meghan Markle, because he's in that competition mode. So there's Kate who's really not into all of that. If they give her the space, let her do the things that she likes, whatever charities that she likes. Maybe she will be slightly different from what we see when she's doing her speech, but I think they're pushing her to tackle all those heavy issues, which I don't think Kate is really passionate about, which make it very difficult for her because the firm is pushing her to do it, to compete with Meghan. That's what I think, with Harry's wife. All right, let's read some of the comment. Okay, makes you wonder, Kate is not a saint in all this, but if William is capable of violence toward his brother, what else is he capable of? Also, explain why Louis thinks it is acceptable to be disrespectful to his mother in public. Right, children often model behavior they see at home. I was shocked to see him slap her around in the face and equally surprised by her reaction to it, but I dismiss it then as a discipline issue. Now reading that William has a tendency toward violence, I'm thinking again. And during the Jubilee, I try my best not to talk about it. But when I was seeing many other things, okay, why Louis, put the hand on the mother's mouth and do different things. If he was doing other things beside the pictures that I share with you, I do not know, because I wasn't really following. But those pictures were popping on my timeline. I'd avoid until I came across one video, and I realized, I was like, oh, Kate keep coming onto his face, probably trying whatever it is. But the kid was focused on whatever it is that he was watching. When kids are focused and they're sitting down, especially at that age, is leave them alone. But she was in his face. That's what I think. And Louis wasn't having it. Now, in terms of hitting the mom, I didn't see. Okay? Whatever I share with you on my videos is the same thing that I saw. So I cannot comment on something I did not see. Alright? Let's continue. Physically, as adult in their 30s while married with children, I don't think we move in similar circle, Mariana, as this doesn't happen in the families I know, and if it did, it will create a massive rift. Okay, I blocked this person. What did she say? Okay, oh, for God's sake, most families of brothers fight occasionally, but not like that. People have disagreement. I have disagreement with my sister sometimes. I don't see myself hating my sister. Okay? That I had some issues with my brothers, and I said, I don't need to speak with you right now. Okay? I take my break until I'm ready to speak. Alright? But adults don't hate like that. Fighting and all of that. I don't know. Okay? Unpopular opinion. Most likely, I know people think Kate could have done more, or that she contributed to the bullying against Harry and Meghan. But what if William is abusive to her and threatened her to comply with him? I'm not too far off of that as well. I'm not too far off of that as well. And this is why I think Meghan understands Kate. Okay? We may not like some of the thing, but I do believe this is what is happening in the background. Okay, with this piece of info coming out, things are starting to make sense. Okay, I think two things can be true at the same time. Personally, I don't think Kate will need any persuading to make Meghan a target. In a way, yes and no, but like I said in one of my videos, all she had to do is tell William, I don't want to be part of this. Do whatever you want with your brother. I do not want to know. That would have been me. But however, she could not do this because of the chasing for 10 years. She let her dignity right out of the door. So she has nothing to hold against William. So her dignity, there's nothing to hold against William. Nothing. There's nothing. So I don't know what to say besides that. But if that was me, I will stay out of it. I will not want to know anything. Knowing if William is that abusive. If I was Kate, okay, my thing would have been, don't tell me anything about Meghan. Don't tell me anything about Harry. Don't tell me nothing. If we're going to do a public engagement, just tell me that. That's it. Because I do not want to get in between. Knowing what we know now, how the institution shield William. Okay, so the less you know, the less issues you will, let's say you want to warn Meghan or something like that. That's how I will deal with it. Some people might want to know and then try to, give a signal and say, don't do it. I will stay away completely, because once they know you're sending signal, they will come after you. Who knows what else they could do? You see the power that they have against Princess Diana, what they did to Meghan and all of that. Knowing what we know now, that's how I would have dealt with it. Don't tell me shit. Tell me what engagement we're gonna do, this and that, and I'll show up, and that's it. I don't want to know. Okay? And especially when Harry had treated Kate with so much respect and dignity, and for her to participate, this is the thing I think maybe. Okay, not Meghan, but Harry probably will never forgive Kate for that. Okay, knowing how Harry welcomed Kate into the family, and then for her to do that to him and his wife. Okay, let's see here. OMG, the tears in her eyes was bullying with her. Okay, it's his fingers pointing at her. Okay, there's that. Okay, I'm now very curious about who broke Meghan's dog's legs. Abusers hurt innocent animals when they have difficulty getting to the person they want to physically hurt. Yeah, poor dog. Yeah, he always get what he wants, but that one part he can't get it, so he's taking out on everything that probably Meghan have feeling for. And then the thing that's also pissing him off, the kind of reaction he probably want out of both of them, he was not getting. So that even pisses him off even more, I think also. Alright, I've been suspecting for a while that he is abusive toward her. Okay, I feel like he abuses her. His treatment of Meghan, I feel, is a message to keep her in line. When Mel B said he was very interesting in her story of her abuse from her ex-husband, I asked her question about it and how she came out of it. It leads me to think he was researching. Okay, who's Mel B? I know is from the Spice Girl. Okay, I don't know. Okay, there's like a decade of report on his rage before the invisible contract with press came into effect. That is, all right. There's more of this. All right, so let me leave that like father, like son. Okay, I don't want. I already told what I thought about this. Let's leave it as that. All right, I don't want to go into that. Next tweet, I have 4 more after this. I expect Harry's book to tell some hard truth, but I didn't expect this. This time to burn the whole thing down. Alright, there's this black by black. The squad or something. Black by black. Okay, that is exactly what he's doing. Okay, I can't believe it. And the reason why I said this is involve Meghan. There is no way in hell that William is popping shit about Meghan and then attack Harry and he doesn't beat his ass. Harry has a temper too, and if he got bruises from the fight, William did too. Alright, if Harry would have started wailing back on William would have walked away. He would have left on a stretcher. Harry is ripped and he knows how to fight. William is a slug. Harry was in therapy to learn to manage his anger and he didn't take William's bait. That's the thing I was just saying a few minutes ago, because he's trying to do things to get them angry, but they were not getting in that space. Okay, they were not getting in the space that William wanted them to get into. Instead, they ignore him. Look at this. After all of this, they left the country. And then he's still going after them, sending people in front of his house. Okay, I forgot about that. Yes, he did. All right, about the therapy part. Okay, Harry said Jakari. Okay, I forgot about that. Yes, he did. Burn it all down. I know why. I see they're leaking things from Harry's book. There's the rolling eye, trying to control the situation before the books come out. I'm going to try and avoid seeing the comments. I want to read the book for myself, not hear it from a scummy British media because they lie and constantly smearing Harry and Meghan. Okay, I think that's smart. Well, know the truth. In a couple of days, Harry has his big interview on 60 Minutes in the US, also a UK one on Sunday, then the book on Monday. He managed those things very well. The way they line these things up is very good. You got the docu-series Harry and Meghan to show the love story and all of that, and then you got the other documentary regarding Live to Lead, and then you got the book. Oh my god, very well staged, step by step. And then I think Meghan is working on hers as well, so Meghan is gonna spill everything that was giving her all sort of things, suicide ideation, everything is gonna spill in there. And I would love to know. There's a couple things I would like Meghan to tell me. Okay? If someone was trying to hit on her, what happened to the dog's leg? What happened to the night nanny? Okay? And explain in more detail. Well, we sort of have an idea about what happened in South Africa, but in her, I guess, in more full details. All right, next tweet. 3 more tweets to go. Okay, we never did find out how the dog broke his leg and what did the night nurse do to Archie. Oh my God, I didn't see that one. I put the link, but I didn't see that one. Okay, I want to know too. All this happened while sharing a roof and office with William. Okay, William has a free pass behind the palace. He can do anything. He will be protected. That's why he attacked Harry too. He knew he was being protected. You can tell the truth when you're out. For this reason, the royal family were shocked because they want to control everything. Yep. Okay, I always felt somebody hurt that dog on purpose. I hadn't heard about the night nurse, but generally just would not take my kids there if I were them. I especially don't like how people seem to react to her daughter with animosity. Okay, I always thought the nurse might have been caught taking pictures or some sample for DNA test. That never crossed my mind. In my point of view, what I thought they were trying to do was to do kind of a Sid kind of a tactic and blame it on Sid. You know, what did it stand for? Something syndrome. I forgot. Where the kid died in their sleep. This is the thing that I think they were trying to do. Alright. I know that's a bit wild, but only thing I can think of. Now, I think it was the Sid part for some reason. Because look at what they put her through. I don't think, what is it? As Meghan, even when Meghan got married, they were even talking about if she's able to make babies because of her age. And then when she got pregnant, they sent her to so many engagements. Even, I believe there was, at that time, there was something that was going around. Zika or something like that. Okay, they even send her places that have this kind of thing, mosquito. If that mosquito, is it Zika, where a mosquito bite you, it could affect your unborn child or something like that. They even send her there. So they were trying as many tactics as possible to prevent from the birth of the child. And then what happened in South Africa? Fire in the room. Okay, they're claiming there was no fire, but when there's a smoke, there's fire. Okay, so all of this, you could say maybe they were trying. Plan A did not work. Plan B did not work. They were trying every plan that they could. But with our prayers, God came through. Our ancestors, Princess Diana came through. Alright, I really want to know what happened to the dog. Okay, I still think of that night nurse. What the hell happened? Okay, hold on. What night nurse? Okay, some people don't know. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Oh my God, I'm almost an hour. 50 minutes already. I talk too much. 2 more tweets after that. Okay, William physically attacked Harry. William, don't tell Meghan about this. Harry, tell the whole world. I know, that was funny. I had to share that one. I thought that was funny. I saw it a few minutes ago before I started. There's me. I know, there's a laugh. Okay, boom. Okay, Harry said, watch this. Okay, I'm better than William, so it's fine. Okay, why was he afraid of Meghan knowing about it in the first place? Because he probably tried something. I don't know. Okay, love Harry. There's that. And Harry suffers scrapes from being hit. Something doesn't add up. Okay, William. What is it? I mean, when you're falling, you have to put your hand as a defense mechanism to prevent your body from hitting the floor. So who knows? I don't know. He said, what is it? He fell on the dog bowl and he injured his back. So I think he has some back issues. And I've seen certain things, and I knew there's some issues with his lower back. Okay, and I didn't know how it started, but once your back is fucked up, it's very hard to get it back to normal. You could manage it, but it's not gonna be the same. Okay, and Harry, that's that. William, don't tell Meghan about this. Harry, oh sure, bro. Oh my God. Okay, it tells me Willie keeps stuff away from his wife. He can't relate to a relationship where sharing is caring. Oh no, the kind of sharing and caring he was looking for was from Harry's side, but Harry was like, I'm not sharing. Okay, it's called memoir. Okay, we have a saying, yard, murder in the yard. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Now I put a note next to it. It says child. I'll try to minimize as much as I can because the squad were talking about it. All right. When Prince Louis was misbehaving at the Jubilee, it wasn't the misbehaving. It was the way he was responding to his mother. The first thing I thought was, this is a learned behavior. This little boy has been his mother's being disrespected and treated this way. And the other thing I could add to this, perhaps, okay, if they are treating I think from other tweets I've read where they're treating Kate as a commoner. Okay, she wasn't part of the group. She's a commoner and all of that. Okay, so if in front of the kids, they are doing this kind of things, so the kids already in their mind knowing about social status and all of that, they're probably already teaching the mom to be to treat their mom as second citizen. And that also remind me, there was an interview that I saw. I think it was a North Korean guy who escaped North Korea. Okay, when he finally escaped, they tried to shoot him. I think he got shot, but the South Korean people took him to safety and treat him, and he got better. And he was explaining a situation when he was in North Korea because food was scarce, and I guess as we roared, they give them food and all of that. And I think his mom did something. I don't remember the story about the mom, but he told on his mother. Okay? He told on his mother, and they shot the mother. They killed the mother. This stayed with him for a very long time. And I think something like that. Okay, why did I bring that? Okay, social class. They're telling the mom is a commoner and the kids are okay. Yeah, so the kids are behaving or treating the mother as like lesser than them. That should never happen. That should never. It's like recipe for disaster if it is what is happening here. We already seeing those behaviors showing up. If I'm just putting one and one together, completely my humble opinion, okay, based on other things that I've read, okay, and the behavior of the kids. All right, I'm pretty sure none of us know why this child behaved the way he does, because none of us know him or his parents or how he behaves when he's not in public eye. Not that it's any of our business anyway. Okay, there's this here. It's Twitter. Everything is anyone's business. Oh my God. It's Twitter. Everything is anyone's business. Who wants to make it their business? You did. I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a deal. When you get out of the Sussex's business, I'll get out of the royal family business, by the way. Oh my God. I didn't see that comment coming. Let's see here. But the only thing I like to do though, I like to show respect for the kids because they're not asking for that. I'm trying to just hit a slight surface, but not to go deep into the kids part of thing. Okay, if comments were about the Sussex's kid behavior, I'm guessing you have a different message. Nothing I've said is critical of Louis. Unlike the vile things that have been said and implied about the Sussex's children by the British media, royalists and derangers, I have no doubt you'll be tweeting if you ever see the Sussex's children misbehave. Reading comprehension is your friend. Try it. Okay, let's do that. The squad is Twitter. It's everybody's business. But it's true. I didn't hear her say anything directly toward Louis or anything like that. I think we're just talking in terms of learned environment. All right, let's see here. Yep, at that time I thought he was just being sassy and cute. Now I wonder. Now I didn't think it was cute at all. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh my God, this is the way the kid is behaving. But the thing, I keep on avoiding it, but it kept on popping up on my timeline because people were retweeting it. And then it's when I came across a video and I was like, oh, this is why he's behaving. And I sort of analyzed the video, and I was like, if she just left them alone, the kid will just mind his own business. Do you happen to know when the photo of Kate and William in the car was taken? Does anyone know? Okay, there's no comment there. He's learned it from his father. William's abuse probably doesn't stop at Harry and Meghan. The way Louis was slapping at her face. Okay, I didn't see that. I really didn't see it. That's the second time I've read something similar to that. I didn't see where Louis was slapping. Okay, as he seen his father hit his mother. Okay, we can say that. The kids have a different way of showing their whatever it is that they're thinking. Maybe lack of speech, and they respond like that. So when you see the kid is behaving like that, this is where you try to teach him this is not the way to go. All right, when you leave the hospital, the hospital don't give you a manual how to raise a child. Each child is gonna come, and have a different way of behaving, responding to things or whatever. So you as a parent, you should, I'm not the psychologist, okay? I probably have my own issue. Maybe I don't even see it, but if somebody else come in my house and see it, probably will make me aware of it. But I'm just saying, just in general, okay? So when you see the kid does something that you not approve of, you have to stop it right there. This is where the teaching moment come into play. You let them know right there. I have my oldest every freaking day is the same thing I'm telling him. Pick up your clothes, pick up your clothes, pick up your clothes. Okay? I try not, my husband used to pick it up. I yell at my husband. I said, no, don't do it. He has to do it. So when he's married, you think his wife is going to be doing that? Okay? I'm trying to teach him things. If I was the wife, I would not want to do that. Instead, be a helper. This kind of thing. So each time a child behave in a disapproved manner, that's where you took the moment and teach him and say, no, this is not the way to go. But it seemed like the people over there, this is where the miracle I wish will happen. Nobody over there knows anything. What is right and wrong? Just because you're fair skin, you should have access to everything. Disrespect anybody because of your social class. You could walk into anybody. I don't know. There has to be a boundary. There has to be respect for other human being, other living thing as well. Okay, look what they did to the dog. All right. Okay. Did I put the next one? Oh, is that the next one? All right. Let's see. I copy a thing here. I don't know if it's the next one. Okay, it's the same thing too. There's that. Don't children copy their parents' behavior? Yeah, this one, I think it's where I saw some of the videos. She was going in his face. Okay, he was trying to pay attention. I still believe what I saw, so I'm not gonna blame the child at all. Okay, he was looking at whatever it is that was being displayed in front of him. He was really there, but the mom keeps on coming in his face, and sometimes you will even see it on the balcony. The kid is standing there, she's bending down to talk to him. What the F? He's quiet, he's looking, just leave him alone. And they expect every kids to be like a freaking robot. Okay, he's not having it. Okay, I'm for what's his name, Louis, right now, because this is a child. Okay, absolutely they do. Poor Kate. Not poor Kate, she's awful. We don't know. Okay, you know what, I'm leaving this alone. If you see what's on the screen, that's it. Okay, let me do a prayer, or let me grab something from the prayers that I did this morning. I want a short one. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, dear God, thank you for new beginnings. What an incredible day this is, with a fresh year's potential stretch out before me. I want to be found faithful this year and each and every opportunity you bring to me. Thank you, Lord, for new beginnings. I pray this in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And then that's it.
for me, it's an added member of the family. It's another team player as part of the bigger team. And you know, for all of us, all we want to do is be able to carry out the right engagements, carry out our work, and try and encourage others and the younger generation to be able to see the world in the correct sense, rather than perhaps having a distorted view.